Hi guys, so today I'm back with you with another video, but this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a Teen Mom 2 review, and I just finished watching it and I wrote down some notes, so let's just get into it. Okay, so it starts off by Father's Day, and Aubrey gives Cole a Father's Day card. That was just so sweet. I feel like Aubrey is already like um considering Cole as her dad, and I just feel like that's that's an important role to play. And Adam, he's going to like realize, why didn't I play, why didn't I step up as a parent and be there for my daughter? Like, why didn't I be there for her when she needed me? And now Cole is going to fill in that gap. And I think that's a really good thing for him to do since, Adam's not there. Leah's video chat to the girls, and then Miranda and Corey's announcement to the girls saying, Miranda's gonna have a baby, and Corey's like, oh yeah, you guys puked and peed and pooped everywhere, and Grace was like, no, I did not. That was so cute. And oh my god, I cannot say enough about Janelle. Like, this was an intense episode for her, and like, I feel so bad for her because she's been through a lot in her life, and I don't think people realize, how much she's changed. They just want to see the negative. And I think that's the same with Leah. Like, I know, like, people think she's on drugs and stuff like that, but I honestly don't think so. Like, I think it's her postpartum depression. She's never, sought therapy for that. She's never had somebody there to, talk about it. Jeremy's always out of town for work. And then she had that spinal thing going on. So, depression and anxiety takes a toll on you. There's days where you don't want to get out of bed. All you want to do is sleep. I've been through that. I've been through that issue. So no, I don't believe that she's on drugs. And when you're depressed and you want to stay in bed and you're exhausted, because depression can exhaust you. And I don't even have kids. Like, she has 3 kids. That makes you even more tired. When you're depressed and you have kids, I couldn't even imagine. So, confronting Nathan at the gym, and he went off on her like that, like, that just, tells you he's guilty. Like, he wouldn't have acted like that if he wasn't. Like, this is my gym time. Like, you're not special, trailer trash. Why are you sleeping with her? And stuff like that. If you don't want to be with her. Like, why are you sleeping with her and making her feel this way if you don't want anything to do with her? That doesn't make any sense. Like, this like, what the hell? And this is the first time, this is the first season I've ever seen, like, Barbara actually, express her feelings for Janelle. Like, you know, hey Janelle, I am so proud of you. You know, you're graduating from, you know, college. You don't need a man, you know, just telling her, you know, I'm so proud of you and giving her advice on abusive relationships. It's nice to, you know, see that. And Joe, oh my God, like, he was late, and then I don't even know about him. Like, everybody was like freaking out because, like, last week, because Kaylin wanted more child support, and they were like, oh, she's money hungry, like, all she wants to do is, you know, take his money, and that's all she cares about is money. Well, no, I don't think that's all she cares about. I don't think she's money hungry. I mean, she could probably deal without, you know, Joe's money. She's very successful. She's got her book. She's got her clothing line. She's got Teen Mom 2. She's got Cincy coming in, like, plus Javi's money. I mean, just because she's very successful doesn't mean Joe has to stop his responsibility for his child. That doesn't exclude what Joe needs to step up and do, step up and have his responsibilities for his child. And everybody was, you know, nagging about that. And then, oh, Joe doesn't have any money, she shouldn't take his money, but yet he's driving a BMW in this episode. Like, okay. And then that whole thing with Jeremy and Corey meeting up in that restaurant, and Jeremy saying he's all miserable, and Corey was skin and bones and prescription pill problem. Like, I just don't believe that bullshit. I think it was all staged. Like, you could see, like, Jeremy was looking straight at the camera half the time when he was saying all that. And then Corey, towards the end, he looks at the camera and all that. And then, like, she's not going to get her stuff handled within a month or two. But he was, like, all shitty about it. Like, no, you can't get depression and anxiety. It takes more than 2 months, a year, 2 years. It takes more than that. You deal with that stuff all your life. Like, anytime a dramatic event happens, you flash back to those memories. Like, so you're always going to have, you know, a possibility of being depressed. Like, I think he just needs to shut his damn mouth. That's all I gotta say. Janelle and Nathan's fight, him hitting her with his car, I think, and she had that big old bruise down her side. But, you know, then they're wanting to arrest her. Like, that doesn't fucking make sense to me. Like, he hit her with her car, and then he wrestled her for her phone, and then he presses charges on her. Like, that don't make sense to me. Why on earth do you need her phone? You have a girlfriend, or whatever the hell she is. I mean, that's real low and shitty of him to do that and then to press charges. I'd be real fucking shitty too if I were her. It goes on to Jeremy again, and him talking to his friend about their marriage and stuff, I think. And I'm just like, it's like he doesn't give a shit. Like, why are you talking to the mother of your children like that? Talking about the mother of your children like that. Like, I feel like he just gave up too easily. And it's like, many people are afraid to go to therapy And she was so brave enough to do that for her kids, and even willing to do it for her husband. Jeremy he wasn't even willing to go to therapy. He wasn't even willing to go to therapy to work on their marriage, to work out whatever problems they had, to work on to understand what she's going through. He wasn't even wanting to understand what she was going through on the inside. He wasn't wanting to do anything like that. Like, who does that? Like, he just, I don't know how else to say it. He's just a give up. His whole thing is just to give up, and it don't make sense. And then he didn't go to Isaac's graduation, which I thought that was really shitty. You know, you should know your own kid's graduation. If not, you call and ask. You be there on time. You don't miss it. And then he didn't bring him to a soccer game. That was another shitty thing. And then he wants to say, oh, it's going to be tension in between the three parents and blah blah blah. That's not an excuse. And then, you know, Javi goes on to say, you know, you need to take care of your responsibilities, and that's true. And he was like, he also went on to say, you know, he moved closer to be here for Isaac, to be able to go to these school functions, to be able to, you know, be here on, you know, the important parts of his life. So why did you move here if you're not going to be a part of that? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted to move closer, then if you're not going to go to these things, what does that say about you? And then the scene with Aubrey, I swear I about cried. She called Adam twice and he didn't answer, and she wished her dad could be like Cole. And then she says Adam's always about girls, and somewhere on Instagram, on his old girlfriend that he brought on the show, Jessica, she was on there, and he commented on there because somebody had commented something, and he was talking about how season 7 we're gonna see like Chelsea giving him unsupervised visitation and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't see. That he's, you know, being successful. He's getting ready to own a gym, and he owns a house already. So maybe we will get to see the real Adam. Maybe not, but if you guys want to see more of these reviews, just let me know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.